Well, superannuation will be offered to parents accessing the government-funded paid parental leave scheme if Labor is re-elected next year. We've already had some positive reaction to this morning. So on that note, let's bring in the Social Services Minister, Amanda Rishworth. Minister, good to see you. Thanks for your time this morning. So can you spell it out for us? How will it work?
Well, what we know already is that women's retirement savings are 25% less than men at the time of retirement, and that's because women often take some time out of the workforce. So obviously the government is making a huge investment in paid parental leave. Now we're expanding it to 26 weeks, but we haven't been paying superannuation on that. So this announcement today is making very clear that we will pay the superannuation, which on the 1st of July 2025 will be 12% on the government paid parental leave. So this is a really important announcement. It will lead to thousands of extra dollars at the time of retirement for women that receive this. So this is a positive investment into the future for working women.
OK, but it's dependent on you winning the election, right? So why not put a rush on it and try and bring it in now?
Well, we are intending to, of course, implement it from the 1st of July 2025. A lot of work has to go in. We need legislative change, which we will obviously be working towards, as well as changes to the ATO and Services Australia. So there's some administrative change and also legislative change, but we're really clear we're committed to this. This isn't whether or not we win the election. Okay. We're working towards that now with an implementation date on the 1st of July 2025.
Okay, so why now, Minister? I mean, you walked this back prior to the last election, right?
Well, look, obviously we've been improving the paid parental leave from the very beginning of this government. The first lot of changes I introduced were being a more flexible and more generous means testing for families, as well as more flexibility. We've then got legislation before the Parliament to increase the number of weeks to 26 weeks. So they were our priorities, but we were always clear that we also intended, when the budget could afford it, that we would introduce superannuation on paid parental leave, and that's what we've done.
Has this been costed?
Look, we are working through the budget processes to ensure the final costings have been put into place. But of course, the parameters are pretty clear. About 180,000 parents any 1 year access the government's paid parental leave, and the superannuation guarantee rate will be at 12% come the 1st of July.
About 250 mil, that's the estimate that is out there this morning. Is that about right?
Well, I'm not going to confirm that. What I would say is there is a 12% on 180,000 families paid parental leave. By that time, we will have we will be introducing it to 24 weeks of paid parental leave. So this is a big investment at that point.